Divine greetings, beautiful 5D light bodies. It's that time. The third wave is coming. The third wave is coming. It is here. It is approaching. It is upon us. So, this is my call out to my light bodies. All of my 5D light bodies, light workers, lighthouses. It's that time again. I said that the waves would be coming, so I'm giving the heads up for those who are doing the work, those who are ready and willing light bodies that are ready to help usher in this light. We are still activating the light grid, and we need all light bodies up and ready. There's a light grid in every local area. There's a light grid near you. It's all global. It's a global light grid, but are you activating your light grid in your area, in your local area, or just in your proximity, your energetic proximity, whatever that means for you? It could also mean your soul tribe of people. You don't have to all literally be in the physical location, the same physical location. It's all about energetic proximity. So you could be the one that is holding the light grid down for your energetic soul tribe, the people that you have signed on to come on and do this with. Believe me, you guys will all line up in due time, when it's time, in time. So with that said, let me just get right into what is this third wave for those who may not know. The third wave, this is in regards to the 222, February 22nd, Pluto return. Ever since that day, there has been energetic waves coming. That was the start of the first wave for that week, 7 days. And then there was another one right behind it. It was a double wave, like how y'all see waves come up in the ocean, double wave. It was a double wave. So the following 7 days was the second wave. And then I told you all that a third wave would be coming. So now is that time. It's around that time. And I'm not the only one getting these downloads. So please, people, if you're getting downloads, share them. Share them with each other so that we all know we're not alone. We're in this together, and we can confirm with each other, yes, this is the wave. Because sometimes we get the information and it's like, is this the wave? You know, like we playing double dutch. Is it not? Yes, it is. It's around April, and it doesn't have to be specific dates, but what I can tell you is it is definitely around the new moon. Whenever the new moon comes, and let me explain to you why, because a new moon is about manifestations. Farmers know it, certain astrological people know it. It is about manifesting. So if you think about it, we are manifesting this new earth. We are manifesting the 5D consciousness that has always already been here, as I've always said, but we are waking up to it. We are embracing it and saying yes to the 5D because of our consciousness that is coming into that light. And some of us are even beyond 5D. Some of us are in, the sixth density and so forth. But with that said, it is this time right now is calling us to be ready for the third wave and what that takes. And there's instructions that goes with each. It's the same for each wave. So I think I'm going to do an overall video and just giving you guys manifestations. I'm going to do a manifestations video where you know what the 7 days are for. And it's basically, because I do chakra, I am conscious chakra, y'all. So we start from the crown going down, and that is paralleled with the creative process, the creative steps. Oh, I got a busy street today. Excuse the noise. But the creative steps and the creative process within you, and as you're manifesting the 5D consciousness, it's all relative. It's all in an intrinsic design. It's all very interactive. So you are in turn interacting with this energy that is already here, that is already coming, and you are lining up with it. You are aligning yourself with this energy. So by doing the 7 days manifestation, you are bringing in, through the creative process, what is to come for you on an individual level, as well as on a collective level for your tribe, your family, your soul family, or just the collective community, and of course expanding to the collective of humanity. It will spread the more we do it. For some people, let me say this, for those who may ask, well, why do it? I know sometimes we don't see a difference changing in the world right now. But the more we do it, the more we activate this light grid, the more we connect to it, the more it will spread and span. We may never see it in our lifetime, but we are setting the foundations. And the more it's being done is the more it will spread throughout humanity. Listen, the shadows of the 3D paradigm are shaking in their boots. They are shaking because those walls have come crumbling down. Those illusions have come crumbling down. So this is our time to step in. This is the opportune time. It's a very exciting time. It's amazing. It's a beautiful. It's mwah. It's like everything. And those of you who know it know. So this is calling us to pay attention to that. You're seeing a lot of things around you. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Follow them like breadcrumbs. Follow them like the trail crumbs that they are, leading you to your destined coordinates for you to be ready, for you to sign on and say yes. Whether you say yes or no, it's happening. And I've told you guys about the 90-day, probation. We are in the 90 days right now. So those of us who have said yes, it's calling for us to do the work. It's calling for us light workers and way showers to step into our spiritual work and our journey. It's for us to get an understanding of ourselves, of who we really are, what we're here to do, what is our soul's purpose. This is your time to get in touch with that. What is your soul calling for you? All of these things play a part. But I want us to keep focused on the third wave and what is to come. So let me give you the instructions of that so that you know where you place yourself and what is it going to look like for you. It can look different for many people. It all depends on you and your level and how much of a vice grip you have to the 3D paradigm, to the shadows of the 3D paradigm, because we're not getting rid of 3D. 3D is evolving. It's elevating and evolving to its next. It's ascending into the 4D, 5D dimension of what's happening right now. So we're not getting rid of it. We're not leaving from one world and jumping into another. It is all interconnected. 3D is a part of us, and we're still going to see 3D. But however, we're elevating to the 5D paradigm of how we're even living on this 3-dimension world. So with that, it's about us seeing what things we need to, it's like a, what's the word? Yeah, it's a shifting. We're seeing what things need to sift. That's the words. We're sifting things out of our soul. What are the things that we need to sift out and get rid of and detach from, because we need to make our soul lighter in this process in order for you to mesh with the energetic grid without body aches, headaches, all of that. So in that said, let me bring you to some of the instructions that need to be done. Whether you're in this wave and saying yes right now, or you just want to support. Maybe you just want to say, I want to support this energy grid, because the more light, the merrier. Even if you're not ready to just go forward and put your spiritual essence into it right now. If you're not ready to jump into your soul's purpose or your spiritual purpose, that's fine. You may just want to support. And so whether we're supporting or we're in it, this applies to us all, what I'm about to tell you. So here's how you prepare and be ready to be a part of this 3D grid. This 5D. I'm speaking so fast. Being a part of this 5D light grid, this energetic light field, and the seal that we have been working on. So what you're going to do, there are 3 things. These are very important. We must fast. This is those who are being dedicated to the process. We must fast from certain foods. And whether you believe it or not, your bodies are calling you to fast anyway. Some of you can't eat the foods you used to eat, and you're feeling things change already. So you're being called to go into this fast. So don't resist it anymore. But for those who are getting the downloads, like myself, I have to say this. We have to do a deeper fast. It may be like myself right now. I haven't eaten anything all day. I just came off of a fast before this. I broke it last night, but now it's no foods at all. It's literally I'm just drinking tea, water, liquids. because we really need our vessels to be available for all the downloads that are coming with this wave, and to be able to do what we're called to do. So this is just for those like light workers on that level, or lighthouses that are really getting these downloads. But for someone else, you just need to fast from, just listen to your body. Do a fast that is for you. If your body is not wanting certain foods anymore, don't try to push it just because I'm used to always eating this food. Let it go. This is a part of the letting go. Your cells are intelligent, and it knows that it no longer needs these foods. Your body knows the foods that it needs right now. And the best foods are really fruits and vegetables. High alkaline diet is what's going to get you through this process. So fasting, not only just from foods, but from behaviors, old habits and patterns that no longer serve our highest good, and only you know what they are. So you have to be honest with yourself. You know the things that have not been working with your soul, things that have been not been feeling good in your true vibrations of yourself. We have to honor that, and we have to fast from doing things that are not honoring that, if that makes sense. So that's all about the fasting. So the second thing is to detach from low vibrational person, places, or things, whatever that is, even if it's relatives. We cannot, especially while we're doing this while we're supporting the energy grid right now and the third wave. While you're in the midst of that, consider this spiritual work. And whenever you're doing spiritual work, you want to protect the energy. It's a sacred energy, sacred space. So you want to keep to yourself as much as possible. Try not to go, if you can engage with others, but it's about engaging with those who are on that same vibration. Do not really too much engage in those who are on a lower vibration, lower frequencies. You want to refrain from going to those places, even if it's a family member for a get together or something. You really have to make a good judgment call and say, not right now, maybe when I'm done with my 7 days, whatever that 7 days is for you. Some people may do 3 days, 5 days, but I have to say 7 because it's really a 7-day creative process of manifestation. But whatever days you're choosing to do it, try to keep your space and your place sacred. Stay away from any of the low vibrational places. With that said, the next thing is to raise your frequency as much as you can to the highest degree, whatever that looks like for you. If it's crystals, if it's running, exercising, singing. Singing is good because it's even if it's chanting, anything that you are making sounds with. Sounds have power and carry vibrations, and you want to send it with love vibrations. You can find certain, well, you're on YouTube now, but you can also go through YouTube and find certain sounds that resonate with you releasing this energy or getting in touch with this energy. Om is a good thing, and that's for the third eye. So if you can just sit with yourself and go Om, those things, help you to connect. So singing, we're talking about high vibrational things. That's right. So singing, dancing, spiritual bath, anything that makes you feel so spiritually charged to the 10th power, to the 10th degree. This is what you want to do every day. Meditation is very good because it gets you connected. It helps you unlock and open your downloads. And if you dream, keep a journal next to you. Write down your downloads. Write down whatever is coming up for you. Write it down. We have to write it down and make it plain. And these are 3 things that we can do, the main 3 things. And tell anybody else too. When you come across people, you don't have to give it to them as long-winded as I just did. But what you can say is just say, hey, there's 3 things that you need to do. Fast in any way possible. Remove yourself from low vibrational person, places, or things, and raise your vibrations to the 10th degree or 10th power, whatever that looks like for you. Those are just 3 things. Tell any light bodies that you get around, any spiritual people that are doing the work, because not everybody that says they're spiritual is there. So please do not impose. We have to practice not imposing on others. Just share the information, and if it's not for them, it's not for them. To those who it's for, they will come near, they will ask you more questions. If this is for you, let me say this right now. If this is for you and you feel called um, to connect to my group or what I'm doing, then I will leave the information down below, and you can contact me through Facebook. Usually Facebook is the best way to contact me right now. I'll put that information in there, and just DM me and let me know that, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready to grab my surfboard and ride this energetic wave. I'm ready for the third wave. Just let me know so I can send you the information, because we do a group meditation right before we begin. My group is starting on Tuesday, and it's going to be for 7 days. So just to let you know, that's just my group. If you can't find a group, create one. Thank you. If you can't find a group, create one. You don't have to sit back and wait on someone else's group to come up and say something. So, and find people who are speaking about this. If don't fall for anything. If they're not giving instructions with it, like I just gave you some instructions, if they're not giving instructions, then they're not the ones to follow. I'm just saying, because some people are really talking about 5D, but they're not really giving instructions. They're not giving you words of wisdom. They're not giving you heads up, intuition, and I'm just going to say plain out instructions. This should come with instructions so that you know, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm positioning myself for. Yes, I'm ready. Here I am. So for my light bodies, again, I'm spinning the light wheel. Now is the time. We have a third wave. The next one won't be here for probably about another month. I'll always let you know when a wave is coming, but this is wave 3, third wave, 5D, light bodies. Get to your stations. Now is the time. So with that said, each one, reach one, teach one. If you don't know where to start, start in your beautiful heart. Shine your light from the inside out and be the candle that lights the next one and the next one and the next one, because you are the love that lights the truth. You have come here for such a time as this, light bodies and beings. So become your next level of you. It is time to ascend to infinity and beyond. So you guys have a beautiful night, a beautiful day. Love, light, truth, peace.